What? We're recording. Oh, I gotta put my Switch down. Hey, welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most wanted third-party Switch ports. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're dreaming big and wishing for third-party games on the Switch that, at the time of writing, aren't scheduled for ports yet.
Fire at will! Огонь по готовности!
Number 10, Persona 5.
This is truly an unjust game. But if my voice is reaching you, I beg you, please overcome this game.
What can we say that hasn't already been said about Persona 5? It's got a fantastic story, a beautiful art style, the characters are lovable. I mean, what's not to love? That said, it's also a game that demands a very heavy commitment, as the story can take well up to 100 hours to beat. For many gamers who lead busy lives and don't get to spend all that much time on the couch, playing this game on the go might be their best option for completing it. Sure, there is some hope, however, since a few domain names surfaced back in August 2017 suggesting a re-release. While it's a bit far-fetched, there's at least a spark of hope for now.
Mankind is said to hold the power to overturn even the most dire of predicaments.
Number 9, Final Fantasy 15.
Whoa! Oh, there you are, buddy. Did you see this? Oh, it's unreal.
Yeah. Despite its long development, Final Fantasy 15 turned out to be one of 2016's best games, and a standout entry in a franchise full of great ones. Getting it on a Switch would be awesome, but so far that's proven to be a bit of a challenge. Square Enix has already tried running the game on a Switch, but sadly it didn't get the desired results. Well, hey, they did announce a Pocket Edition for Android and iPhone devices. A port of that would be kind of a consolation prize, but come on, make some magic happen. Get this game on the Switch.
How long were you in the dark?
Number 8, Injustice 2.
Well, let's explore that.
As evidenced by the newest port of Street Fighter 2, fighting games have a promising future on the Switch. So, Warner Brothers, how about bringing on Injustice 2? Controls are easy to learn. Assuming the graphics aren't too much for the Switch to handle, and that's basically a caveat for every entry on this list, a port of Injustice 2 means another great fighter in the Switch library. Injustice 2's director Ed Boon already has shown interest in the Switch platform, so that's gotta mean something, right?
You can't stop me.
Your heartbeat says you're lying.
Number 7, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard. Surprisingly, Nintendo has already welcomed a few horror-inspired games into the Switch's library, but all eyes have been on Capcom. It's great that we're getting a complete collection of Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 in November of 2017, but show of hands, who really wants RE7 for the Switch? We can't actually see, but you're raising your hand, right? You should be. The game's already been released on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Plus, the environments are small, so I think the Switch can handle it.
I told you to stay out of here!
Number 6, The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. Okay, we know, this is getting kinda crazy, but we can dream, right? Let's go adventuring with Geralt again, roaming around the continent's beautiful environments, while we roam around wherever we want to take our Switch. Our point is that we have Breath of the Wild, we've got Skyrim, and Doom on the Switch, with all three being massive games in size and content. With The Witcher 3, we'll have another massive game to play during lengthy road trips and flights. For the moment, a port is merely pure speculation, but if they can make it work, it's a no-brainer. Number 5, Diablo III. The last time Blizzard ported a game to a Nintendo console was almost 20 years ago, and while StarCraft 64 may have had its shortcomings, Nintendo definitely deserves a second chance. Diablo 3 would be awesome to have on the Switch, thanks to the console's portability. Players wouldn't have to worry about dedicating hours-long sessions grinding for gear. You could take that grind on the go. Waiting for the bus? Chip away at your current quests. Going to a friend's house? Team down and take down that Rift Guardian. Number 4, Call of Duty series. The Call of Duty franchise hasn't exactly had the best track record when it comes to Nintendo ports. They often have poor graphics, missing content, and a lack of many different features. This led to most players just going to the PlayStation and Xbox for their Black Ops and Modern Warfare fixes. Fast forward to today, and the Switch has proven it can play enough ball with the big boys. Anyway, if this were to happen, let's just hope that weird voice chat app thing gets better before it does.
If you don't know who it is on your right,
Number 3, Dark Souls 3. We can already see the headlines now. Dark Souls on a Nintendo console. Oh, just the thought gets us kind of giddy. While many purists consider Dark Souls 1 the best, for our money Dark Souls 3 was actually a bit better, with more epic boss fights, beautiful scenery, and very challenging gameplay. So having that on the go, it's a no-brainer. Just be careful not to throw your Switch, because that's the whole console. It's not even just a controller that you can replace. Number 2, Overwatch.
Enemy contact.
Helden sterben nicht.
Okay, so maybe a hugely dense game like Diablo is simply too big and complicated for the Switch. How about Overwatch though? The game took the world by storm in 2016, and it runs incredibly smoothly on consoles. Even at the lowest in-game setting, the game looks and runs incredibly well. So, where's our Switch port? Its fast-paced action is perfect for the Switch's quick access. We do have a glimmer of hope in this possibility, thanks to Jeff Kaplan and company expressing interest in the Switch. Now, we just gotta get the actual game. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I have reshaped these humans into virulent sculptures.
We all started as one team. We all wanted to be superheroes for the same reason.
Number 1, Grand Theft Auto 5. This gaming giant has been out of Nintendo's grasp for far too long. Grand Theft Auto has graced the PlayStation and Xbox with its presence throughout its lifespan. Nintendo has seen a few titles, but these have been for the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and Nintendo DS. Let's face it, those really don't compare to the console counterparts. Luckily, there have been rumors floating around recently, and LA Noire is coming, so we know the open world thing could work. Make it happen, Rockstar. Make it happen.
The less said about him, the better.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.